afternoon, viewers. Welcome back yet to another exciting episode of Generation C. And Generation C is a show that basically tells you why The Zone is the perfect read for the Tuesday. My name is Enzo Amwele and I'm super excited to be here today with you guys because I'm your host for today's show. And let's get right into the show. Well, on the 11th of October, we celebrate International Day of the Girl Child, and we are all aware of the protesting that has been happening in the country over the past few days. That issues of GBV are adhered to, and let's take a look at the video of the protest.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore, it's fine.
Fighting against SGBV in workplaces, condemnations have done nothing for us. We know for long conversations. We want to see action. We want life. We will do it. Yeah, that we are willing to march and protest for as long as they shut it all down. Namibia continues to struggle with unpatrolled neighborhoods, despite these neighborhoods not being safe for women, despite evidence of the security apparatus possessing the means to actually patrol these neighborhoods. Namibia continues, ladies and gentlemen, to struggle with unresolved crimes, especially where they relate to women and children. Until we're done with prayer days, until we're done with press statements, and until we're done with condemnations. It's not okay that I can't walk to the shop at 6 p.m. when it's not okay. We are angry that we are tired and that we want the free for all. We are tired. So I'm tired. I'm tired. And we will continue. On this neighborhood. Excuse me. This testimonies from survivors even illustrate uncomfortable inability of disciplinary processes where abuse is clear and where power dies. Tomorrow we say no more. Urgency in the respect of practical and substantive courses of action to curb violence in bodies, particularly those working with women. 3, we demand that we prioritize the violence. We demand that we prioritize the services system and separate known repeat the bail of current trial awaiting persons who are accused of all neighborhoods. Secondly, and lastly, from the Namibian police force, we demand this on a regular basis. The curricular development and implementation of it. We demand that we immediately lie and victim blaming to ensure that no and release any teacher in employment, staff members underemployment, and release any staff. We want to live in peace. Now rest in peace. You can deal with anything.
But why are you calling officers for peaceful protest? No, we are not going to talk to you anymore. It's fine.
Fighting against SGBV in workplaces.
With that said, in relation to the celebration of the International Girl Child, we visited random school learners, asking them what they think the government can do to protect the girl child Namibia, and this is what they had to say.
I feel like the government is not only to be blamed for the gender-based violence around the country. I feel like the society should be educated since their early ages. Like the upbringing of the child plays a big role. The dangers of sex should be taught, and other things such as the dangers of forcing sex or violence or gender-based violence should be untolerated.
Good afternoon, my name is Somundo Shavenya. Today I'm going to talk about how to make a girl feel safe. What I think the government should do is improve the investigation so they find the culprits and the missing girls. That way we will be safer and we will be able to walk around in our country knowing that our lives are not in danger. The government should also put regulations by which girls feel that they are important, so that they do not end up in situations that would lead into murder and rape. Thank you. Thank you.
The boy child should be educated. I feel like life skills should be really encouraged in school, and it should be taken very seriously. A new curriculum can be added into the life skills subject to motivate, encourage, and teach the boy child on how to preserve and protect the girl child. Thank you.
Well, today in the zone we're super excited because we have one of the young youth making the most out there. This is Kashikurupa Kashitundu, who is a young graduate from the vocational training at Namcol. He graduated with a certificate of automotive engineering, and the young graduate is eager to have to own his own garage someday in the future. And yet also we look at obviously our people's opinion from various backgrounds. We asked them a question regarding the International Girl Child Day, and they responded, and you can also look at it. We have the likes of Denzel Jesiah, who is a learner at Windhoek Technical High School, and he believes that the government can actually do much to protect the girl child Namibia. And then we also look at Telecom. Telecom Namibia came on board to fight the invisible enemy, which is COVID-19. Telecom Namibia came on board by supporting the Ministry of Education, Arts and Culture with sanitary stations and sanitizers and masks to a good value of money. And with the educational roadshow was also launched in Keetmanshoop, where we have Namdeb on board. And also we look at our school page, where we have Gobabis Gymnasium, and the Junior Town Council of Gobabis actually making a difference. And this Junior Town Council actually is a group of learners from Gobabis Gymnasium, and they have been making a big difference by completing various projects and going out in the community to help combat COVID-19, giving out food parcels and also attending to issues that relates to gender-based violence. And also the kids from Gobabis Gymnasium had a physical science camp that has been initiated by a teacher since its inception in 2011, and usually the physical science learners go to her farm just to go camp and do activities regarding physical science as the subject as itself. And due to COVID-19, it was even a good thing that they went there. They separated themselves from the school. It was a whole camping at the teacher's farm. In other news, we have the e-learning, which is the present and the future. And basically, e-learning is the present and it is the future. Due to the COVID-19 lockdowns, we had to adjust as students. As a student, you had to adjust from going to school, going to campus, to doing things online, which is why it is the present and the future, because e-learning makes things easier for learners. You learn at your own pace, although it has its own disadvantages, sometimes network and so on. And yes, we also look at the five-a-side soccer football league that happened in Arrows. The league kicked off in August, on the 8th of August, and it had its finals over the past weekend, and it had a participation of almost 12, not almost, but exactly 12 teams, and with Supreme Squad winning the league. And also we have a new principal for KSS, which is Mr. Mashao, and the Kusepmun Secondary School welcomed the new principal, and he says with or without COVID, KSS will remain a school of achievers. And yet another story, youth building lasting change, where we inspire the youth and young people and create valuable partnership within the youth. And also NAMCOL, on the other hand, empowers the Windhoek teacher teaching and learning material center. This is where NAMCOL contributed or donated a number of books to this center to make access to learning very easy for the teachers and the learners as well. And that was it from us today. That is Generation C for you guys, and catch us next time again, same place. Thank you so much.